Hi guys, this is Betty, owner and creator of Betty's Custom Design here on YouTube, Etsy, Facebook, and Instagram. Yes, I still sound like a man. I am feeling a little bit better. So I figured even though I sound awful, I figured I would jump on here and do a very quick, it's going to be a short video, but I did want to show you a super cool trick on how to make vintage style ephemera. If you don't have any, you can make it. So one thing I'm going to do is a library card, and I had got an image from, I think it was 5 PNG, I believe. I can't remember now. Let me see if I can go from getting the image to actually doing it. I can't remember if it was on here or raw pixel. So it might have been raw pixel. That would work. I gotta log in. Okay. But I really don't want to do that one. Let's see. Let's go to raw pixel and see if that's where I got the image from. I have so many different sites that I use to source my images from that whenever I go to tell you guys where I got it, half the time I don't remember. I need to start writing it down, but you know, why is it coming up with all this Christmas stuff when I wanted a library card? Okay, so now I can't remember where I got it from. I'm pretty sure it was from raw pixel. Let me see, library card PNG. And if you have an old library card, you can take a photo of it and remove the background. Let's see, I don't think I have a thing for this company though. I'm trying to just find one that is either it's a free so that you guys could get it, or that's, you know, like public domain or something. Because there's so many on here, but you need one if it's going to be something you're going to sell. Now, if you're going to do it, if you're not going to be selling it, if it's something that you're wanting to do for your own journals, then you can do, you know, take one of these pictures. Okay, so let's see. Here's one. Let's view it. Let's save the image. Okay, and then this is where we come to Canva. And I am just going to create a design. I'm going to do a 3x6. It doesn't really matter. Then I'm going to upload that image. Okay, and now that I have that image uploaded, I'm going to enlarge it. And there really isn't much background on this one, so I don't know if it's even going to find a background to remove. But for whatever reason, it's showing that it removed all that. But anyway, okay, so now we have that. So now we want to save as. We want to save it as a PNG with a transparent background. And we've done that. So now let's go back to our Photoshop. And I just wanted to show you that, excuse me, just so that you would know from the beginning how to do that. So now we're going to pull that photo in, and we're going to pull it over to here, and I am just going to do it right there like that. Then I'm going to take, and I'm going to go to my photos, and I am going to get some of the vintage ledger paper that I have, and I'm just going to place that right directly on top of it, and then I'm going to clip it down. Okay, and that's because we did not do what we wanted to do. So let me redo this. And I don't know if you guys seen what happened there. It only clung to the black images, and that's because we didn't have anything else for it to adhere to. So let's try and do, tell you what, let me try this. Let me get the one that is not and I'm not sure how it's going to look. And I'm just trying to crop it a little bit here. All right, let's see. I may have picked a bad image, but if so, then we'll go back to the one that I have. But this will happen if you don't have anything like in the image for it to adhere to. This is what would, what just happened with me is what will happen. It's not a big deal. We can always put something in it. Okay, so that one worked. And so now we're going to do multiply, and there you go. And so now we have this vintage looking library card. And so we can save it. Excuse me, we can save it as a JPEG. I'm going to save the image. Now let me show you a few other tricks. We're going to go to create new. We're going to do our 11 by 8.5. Now I'm going to pull that image that I just saved, and I'm going to size it down. Okay. Now also I'm going to duplicate this layer. And let me duplicate it a couple of times, and I'll show you why. Okay, so this is the one that I just duplicated right here. Now I can take, and I can go up here, and I can do a new layer. Actually, it's not what I want to do. I want to do an adjustment layer, and I want to use curves. Now I can take this card, and I can make it, well, it's going to do it to all of them because of it being beneath it. But I can make the cards more of a pink. I can make the cards more of, say, a red color. Let's see. Let me see if I can mask this. And yeah, it's looking like I can mask just that one card. Okay, so that's what I done. Let me redo this so you guys can see exactly what I just did. I went right here to that layer, and I hit mask. Well, let me go back. Okay, let's go back to this layer here. Let's duplicate this layer. Let's get it over here. Okay, now let's put a mask on it. As you can see, I've got a mask on it now. Then on that mask, I want to do add clipped adjustment, and I'm going to work in curves, and let's make it a green color. Let's see. And you can work with your curves any way you want to. I mean, you can see I'm doing some crazy stuff here because I'm having fun with it. So curves is a good way to change the colors. Okay, so now we have a green library card. Now we can go down here to this library card. We can put a mask on it. We can do add clipped adjustment. And we could work with color balance. I just prefer to work with, the curves. So that's why I do that. So let's go back and let's do the add clipped adjustment. Let's go to curves and let's do this one like a teal. Why is it still? Oh, because I've still got it on it's still in that same mask for some reason. Don't do like I do. Okay, so now this is where I need to add, let me see. Let's add a mask to this one right here. Let's do add a curves clipped adjustment to it. Let's go to the red and let's kind of make it a teal colored. Okay, so as you can see, we can change the colors of these. I'm going to go ahead and change the color of this one. Let's do an add clipped adjustment. Let's do curves. Let's do a blue. Let's get it the blue we want it to be though. And this is where the working with curves comes in, because you can really play with it to get it the way you want. And we're just going to leave it like that just so that you guys can see. So as you can see, this is 3 totally different looking library cards, even though they all started out the same. And I am just going, let me see, I'm going to merge this mask down. Actually, no, I'm not. Let me go over here and we're going to see if I can do it. I'm pretty sure that I can, but I haven't tried it. So we're going to try this. Let's see if we have some kind of a floral image or something that we could add onto that mask. And I'll probably have to go to my files. And let's just say English roses. Let's just look. Let's just grab this. We'll put it on this one here. Maybe about there. And I think that's the one. So there we went. We done that. And then if we wanted to be able to see the lines, we could do it like that. So this is just a very quick and simple way that you can make your different ephemera, whether it be a library card, whether it be some sort of template. Let me see. Let's do template PNG. I don't know what we can find on here, but, you know, we'll see. I am just looking. Let me go back to Fav PNG, and let me just say template and see what we come up with. Okay. So we could actually do this label. Let's do this. We're going to download this label. Okay. Let's go back over here to Photoshop. Let's get that label that we just downloaded. And no, it's not what I want. It's a gold label. It's not something that I would use in any of my journals. But where did the crazy thing download to? I don't even know where it downloaded to, guys. I'm telling you, it's been one of them days for me. Am I just missing it completely? Or did it seriously not? Oh, there it is. See, I guess I was just missing it. Okay, so I don't like the gold. So I'm going to go back over here to my photos. I'm going to get another piece of that vintage ledger paper. I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to clip it to it. And so now I have that letter thing. I don't know what it would do if I done multiply. Yeah, see, I definitely don't want multiply because I don't want that to show. I don't like that. I'm just playing with some of the things just to see. I do like that because you can kind of see some of the edging. I'm just not fond of that. That one's not too bad. So, I mean, you can really play around with it and get it to how you want it. I'm just not real particularly fond of that gold looking thing. So we've got that. Now let me show you a couple other tricks that we can do. Okay, so why is it not? It's being crazy. Okay, and what I done was I just merged it down so that it intersected with it and it was part of it. So let me go. Let me go right here. I'm going to show you another trick to how we can do these labels. So I'm going to take that right there. That's off of Graphics Fairy. Just like that. I'm going to merge it down. And now that is part of that label. So just like that, we've created some ephemera for our journals. You can do it with anything. We could have added all kinds of stuff there. We can add different words there. But I just wanted to show you how you could very easily take something that looked like this. And my thing's going to go crazy. But you can take just a plain, very plain and simple library card or any other type of ephemera. And you can make it into something totally and completely different. I mean, you can see the difference. It doesn't even look like the same one because we've added the pink and the roses. And the same thing with the this label that we have here. Let me pull back up the one that I had actually downloaded. Maybe. So we went from this label to this label. And then, you know, the same thing with our library cards. We went from this and we done those there, and we haven't even finished those. So I'm sorry that the video is not that long, but hopefully you did learn something on how to make your labels, how to do your ephemera. If I get to feeling better later, I'll try to do another video for you guys. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I do apologize for sounding like a man, but I appreciate you guys for watching and subscribing, and I will be back. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.